Welcome
to Peptalk
with Dan
and Nat.
Today we're going to be talking about advice that we'd like to give our younger feminist selves.
Mm-hmm. And as fellow feminists, we're just going to lay it out there that our definition of feminism is equality of the sexes. That's the bare minimum definition for that.
We just want everyone to be treated with love, dignity, and respect.
Yes.
So in that vein, the first bit of advice that I would like to give to my younger feminist self would be to wear lipstick if you want to. I mean, if you're into presenting in a really hyper-feminine way, you rock that. Sometimes I just really want to put on a fluffy dress and some bright red lipstick and just femme out. And sometimes I don't. Sometimes I would like to wear a t-shirt and jeans. And however you feel comfortable, to me that's political. Like, you do you.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say find good friends. That's a big one as a new feminist. This guy. Yeah, friends who are going to encourage you in this new journey that you're on and who will have your back when the patriarchy gets too tough.
Who will let you rant at them when you're having a dark feminist day.
Yeah.
They happen sometimes, unfortunately.
They do. So having some good support is just key.
Because you need to know that you are not responsible for teaching other people about feminism and what that means. Like, if you want to go for gold, you explain that to all the people that you feel like need explaining that to, but it's going to be hard. Like, there are so many resources and websites. Just because someone's like, explain it to me, doesn't mean it's your responsibility to educate them about that. You can send them a link, you can hand them a book. There are so many ways that they can teach themselves or learn on their own. If they're really passionate about understanding where you're coming from, they'll seek out that information on their own.
Absolutely. And I would say, post that article on social media if you want to.
Be brave.
Be brave. This is something that I still struggle with because I'll be reading on the internet, a website, an article, and I'll find something that just speaks to my feminist soul, and I want everyone to be as inspired as I am, and so I want to put it on social media. But it's scary because I know that the second I do that, I'm going to have haters, and I'm going to have nasty comments, and I'm going to have to deal with all of that mess on my social media page, and it's hard. But ignore them, post it anyway.
But remember to read those, things that fill your feminist heart with joy. Hang out in, the beautiful feminist places of Tumblr, or find some great books. I know Virginia Woolf's A Room of One Own... I know that Virginia Woolf's A Room of One's Own has been so influential to me as a young female writer. Learning to make space for myself in that artistic medium.
Yeah. One of the first books I read as a feminist was The Feminine Mystique, and it's such a good one to start with because it gives you a bit of a history, and it really it's such a good one to just get you really motivated.
Love it.
I guess this is me. Take a down day when you need it. I just said post that article. We're saying get out there and be your feminist self, but sometimes it's just too exhausting and the pressure is too much.
You can be a private feminist that day.
You can be a private feminist that day. You can give yourself private feminist days and just rest in that. Regroup.
Pick those battles. Pick those battles. And don't be afraid to block or hide feminist folks from your social media or Facebook pages. Sometimes you can't delete family members or friends because you feel this weird social obligation to do so, but sometimes the things they post are really hurtful and really offensive, and I know they can really bring me down or really make me angry, and I don't always have the energy to deal with them or to put them out of my mind or to justify all the things they post. I found the hide and block buttons to be very, very useful, and I wish I would have started to use them earlier.
Yeah. And, as you're doing all this reading, as you're getting your support, just remember that feminism is varied, it's unique, and you need to be you're building your own ideology right now. And my version of feminism is going to be slightly different than Dan's, and hers is going to be slightly different than the next person's, and that's totally fine. And we can meet on that common ground of equality and acceptance and love.
Definitely. I also think that's really important to work with women. Our society kind of pits women against each other in a lot of ways. There's this competition whether that be physically or in relationships, or society really tries to like make women hate on each other, and it's really sad. I think that there can be a lot of positive support that women can provide each other, and that can hold each other in a really lovely way to help deal with the patriarchy and the crap. It doesn't have to be a competition where only one woman can be on top. We can help each other all succeed so that we all reach a level of equality.
Yeah. And just to close, I want to say, don't be afraid to take up space. Yeah. Be the fullest version of yourself. Bloom in the way you're supposed to bloom, and just let those wings spread out and let yourself fly. You're here for a purpose. Your opinions matter. Your voice matters. So use it.
So I'm really happy you guys took the time to listen to the advice that we wish we had been able to give ourselves in our younger feminist existences. Stay tuned for our next pep talk. Keep pepping the pep.
Talking the talk.
We believe in us.
We
believe in you. Yeah. See you later, guys.
Bye. Bye.